I was actually watching YouTube last night and I came across a new video posted by Grace Randolph where she literally, outrightly, for the very first time in a long time, bashed fans of Sound of Freedom, the new film that's doing so well at the box office, saying that this film is a conspiracy theory driven film. That is why it's successful. And it's I watched this video and I got really upset because when you tell fans that pay their hard-earned money to support a good film, that they are supporting a conspiracy theory-driven film because they are all right-wing nut jobs, this shows the representation of the current day Hollywood. Let me talk about Grace Randolph. She's a shill that has been on YouTube for several years. The only reason why nobody knew she was a shill was because Disney did not expose their stupidity many years back. So she is this left-wing nut job that only cares about woke representation, nothing about good storytelling. She doesn't care about quality in films. The only thing she cares about is agenda and who is black and who is white and who is Asian or who is other color. That's the only thing she cares about. When she covers box office, the only thing she talks about is representation. She is an obsessed brainwashed woke nut job that for some reason got very popular on YouTube. But that's her, to her own credit. The thing here is that when you look at these sort of people, you now understand where Disney is at right now with their popularity with people. Disney has become a joke. Disney is losing a lot of money because people like Grace Randolph do not come out to tell people the real truth as to why Disney is to this year going to make the least money they've ever made in the last 25 years. And the reason why it's not even stretching back more than 25 years from now is because of the fact that the numbers can't even bring up more data as to why Disney has lost a lot more money than this. Disney this year will make 70% less money than they made in 2019. That's how bad Disney has become. But you have woke nut jobs like Grace Randolph coming to attack fans, saying that it's conspiracy theories that are driving the success of Sound of Freedom. Just because the film told a good story, just because Mel Gibson approved and recommended the film, everybody is now a right-wing nut job. Everybody cares about the anti-woke culture. That is the reason why Sound of Freedom made 40.2 million in its first weekend. In its first week at the box office. That's the way she could explain it, because in her video, every week she does box office report, and that's the only video I watch from her channel. And that should show you how stupid when you watch people like Grace Randolph are. When you watch, you understand that this lady doesn't have a very, very good IQ. If you can only say that conspiracies is why Sound of Freedom became successful and not for the good storytelling or not for the message it's telling to the audience, then you do have a very low IQ. And that's exactly what's happening to the establishment of today. They don't care about entertaining you anymore. They care about agenda. In fact, in a video, she talks about how Latinos are the ones that are watching Sound of Freedom the most. And now Latinos all of a sudden are outright, are people that are right-wing fanatics, people that are voting for Trump and Ron DeSantis. She even brings up politics in her video. I used to watch her box office just to laugh because I really don't think she doesn't even know anything about box office. She just, because she has access to the entertainment business where she gets information, she thinks she's smart enough to actually cover box office numbers. She really doesn't. You understand? If she is very good at box office, she would tell the fans the truth that Disney this year will only have one successful film, and that is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That film I watched 2 days ago on Ultra HD. I enjoyed it. It was a fantastic film. The only reason that film was fantastic was because of James Gunn. James Gunn still stuck to the principle of his trilogy and completed it in a perfect manner. That film made well over 800 million at the box office and will make money for woke Disney. But that is the only film that will make money for woke Disney. She's never going to make mention of the fact that her woke Little Mermaid will lose Disney almost 80 million at the box office. She will not mention the fact that Elementals will lose Disney 150 million. She will never mention the fact that her useless Indiana Jones that she hyped with Phoebe Waller-Bridge is going to lose Disney more than 250 million. She's not going to mention all the flops. Even Ant-Man lost Disney almost 200 million at the box office. They're not going to mention the flop after flop after flop after flop after flop that has happened this year for Disney. They are not going to mention that because it's not part of the agenda. They don't want to ruin their chances with Disney. This is what they do. Jane Caviezel even replied recently to a clown that kind of like bashed the film's success. I'll get to that one in a separate video, but even his reply was fantastic. I'll get to what he said. Some people don't like to see another studio succeed that is not in the agenda-driven media. Even in her video, she's made mention of the fact that the reason why Sound of Freedom will never get any recognition from Hollywood establishment media is because it pushes against their ideology. It pushes against the woke culture, that it doesn't embrace what's happening in Hollywood. You know, she made mention that it's white people that feature throughout the film. Look, I am a black man. I'm a proud black man, and I will tell you now for a fact that I do not care about black representation on screen. The only thing I care about is good storytelling. If you give me good storytelling on screen, if you're black, I will give you my money. If you're white, I'll give you my money. If you're Asian, I'll give you my money. If you're any other race, I'll give you my money. Latino, any other race, regardless, I'll pay my money to watch you. That is what I care about. Good storytelling. I love Alita Battle Angel. It was a very diverse film, but because it's not with an agenda, you will never see Hollywood push that film. They will never see Hollywood appreciate the quality of the story of that film. This is what I'm getting at with Hollywood. And people like Grace Randolph tell lies. She doesn't like seeing successful films like Sound of Freedom be what it is today. And she will keep on being a joke to the establishment, and she will be a joke for a very, very long time because no one will ever take her seriously. At least people that have some level of thinking IQ will never take her video seriously because she is one of the poisons in the YouTube sphere that need to be taken out. She's one of those poison that don't know what they're saying. And there's a reason why her channel has not even gone over 1 million subscribers, considering the vast amount of videos she makes every day. There is a reason she's not doing so well, because she keeps spewing nonsense after nonsense after nonsense after nonsense, but she doesn't make any sense. Someone with her level of thinking cannot say the reason Sound of Freedom is successful is because of conspiracy theories. That's an insult to people. That's an insult to people. Oh, well, people will actually listen to her and gobble up that nonsense, but that's to them and to their own credit. That's my own rant. I'll go over some of the statements Jane Caviezel made in response to some critics that are coming after that film, Sound of Freedom. So you can watch that next. The film is doing well at the box office. It's very much a success. If you enjoyed this content, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, follow us here on YouTube. I'll see you guys very much next time.